he's fine.
I'm fine.
Welcome everyone to Comics Price Guide presents Tales from the Geek. I'm Aaron the Mechanic, and he's fine.
I'm fine. But my name is Michael, so yeah.
And we're
at Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy that's around us.
Here's that comic
back there.
right here.
See it all back there. That's it. It's just this one wall, actually. It's like those online shows where you think they're in a room, but it's like 3 walls to save money.
To prove us wrong, come down here and talk to him face to face.
I only see one wall. That's it. So you can look at the one wall and then leave.
I see more walls. I didn't realize you were 2-dimensional.
Anyway, speaking of 2-dimensional,
we have comics.
There's comics. Those are printed in 2 dimensions, usually.
Unless we have glasses that make them 3D.
I mean, there's some comics like that, but they're not really 3D. It's an illusion. Anyway.
We don't have any of those today, though.
No, there's a couple comics I wanted to show off today. The first one is called The Worst X-Man Ever.
Oh.
Now, this is a fun little story. It's very interesting. The main character is this little guy right here with red hair.
And he's the worst?
Well, I mean, he's red-haired, so that's already... He's not winning any...
That just means he has no soul.
He's not winning already. But this book is about him finding out he's a mutant. But unfortunately, his mutant power is completely useless. Like, not even like...
Are you gonna spoil it? I wanna know.
No. I mean...
Kira, tell me. I wanna know. No, you can't pretend.
No, but his power is completely pointless. It's almost like he doesn't have any power at all. So it's really funny because he's all excited about being a superhero and jazzed to be an X-Man, and he can't do anything. You'll see if you read it. It's a really funny little. There's a little funny bit. He talks to Beast about his power, and there's a really funny bit in there.
So just nobody knows his power then?
I mean, he tells people his power, but I'll put it this way: he can't use his power. No, he can use his power, but only once. So you kind of get what I'm going with there, but it's really funny. It's a cool little introduction to a new series. It's a new sort of look at mutants because all the mutants you see in X-Men are all like cool, like they shoot lasers or they got claws, and this guy is useless. Like he can't do anything.
How did his parents know he was a mutant then?
You'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, check that one out if you like X-Men.
Obviously, I need to read that. That sounds great. Yeah. Hellboy. Yes. This
is the new Hellboy.
Love it.
They've been doing the 1953 series a little bit lately. This one's a new one called Beyond the Fences, because it's set sort of in a kind of Pleasantville, like idyllic sort of town, and Hellboy and his buddies from the BPRD go down, check it out, see what's going on. There's monsters, there's magic, there's all kind of weirdos. So, I mean, it's your typical Hellboy book, and I love Hellboy. Like, he's one of my favorite characters in comics, so...
I like his backstory and history.
Yeah, he's really cool. If you've ever read sort of the original Hellboy, long-running series of him, his history with, the Nazi occult and all kinds of stuff like that. So, really cool. It's good to sort of get a look back into, like, the old days of Hellboy, because a lot of the current running, like, Ape Sapien and stuff series are not set in this time period, so it's really interesting. I really like these a lot, so check that one out if you like Hellboy.
How's the art?
I mean, it's Mike Mignola, so it's definitely good. It's awesome. I love this. There's this nice 2-page spread. I'm not going to show it for too long because I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really, really cool looking. Of course, Hellboy is always funny and kind of snarky. Like and this one's set sort of right after he starts to become famous, so he's like signing autographs and stuff, which is really funny.
Like in the middle of the book, excuse me.
These kids are like, Mr. Hellboy, and he's just like, my name is just Hellboy.
Yeah, you don't have to throw that Mr. in there.
So,
proper and
it
stuff.
was definitely a good one. I like Hellboy a lot, so I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Awesome. And if you like Hellboy, you should read it, and if you don't, check it out anyway.
I'm actually really excited about this next one, because this is called Octopus Pie. This is actually the first collection of Octopus Pie, which is a webcomic done by Meredith Gran, and Meredith Gran might be one of the funniest people in the universe, like second to maybe like Kate Beaton, but she's really funny. She has really, funny sort of comic style art. She has this uncanny ability to draw people's expressions so well. It's shocking how well she can draw people's expressions. So this is centered around a student named Eve. That's her name, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, Eve. She's kind of a loner jerk Brooklynite. Sort of.
How old is she?
Yeah, she's a 20-something. She's sort of fielding young adult life, dealing with exes and lame jobs and her stoner friends and stuff like that. So it's really funny if you like Scott Pilgrim or Brian Lee O'Malley's other work, like what's that other book he just did? The one about the chef. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me.
Yes.
The one where she has the mushrooms.
If you know, comment down below. Maybe we'll have something
time.
special for you. How about that? We might turn this into a game.
Yeah, maybe. it's about a girl. She makes mushrooms and eats them in reverses time and stuff like that. I don't know, but it's a lot like that. It's Brian Lee O'Malley's sort of humor, Kate Beaton's kind of humor. I mean, if you're into those sort of artists and writers, you'll definitely like it a lot. It reminds me a lot of like Noelle Stevenson a little bit and people like that. Sort of the indie webcomic artists who sort of became big.
That's awesome that this became a print edition. And
yeah, it's really cool, and it's only $14.99 for the first collection.
Dang.
They're already soliciting a second one, so if you like that, you like the idea of that, check that one out right there. That's Eve right there. I just have a real connection to her face.
That looks like a female version of you.
A little bit, yeah. It's pretty funny. But yeah, so definitely fun. First 2 years of strips, in case you're wondering. 2 years of Octopus Pie in this book, so check that one out.
News that we have. Stan Lee.
Yeah, Stan Lee. There was a thing about him.
Yeah, his last convention is going to be in Canada.
Canada, of all places.
I know, what the heck?
Go to New York, buddy. It's where he started. Like,
oh, that's actually a good
why wouldn't you just do, like, New York or something?
Well, they're going to pay him to come there,
I guess he's like 93, so...
So yeah, that's going to be his last convention.
I don't want to get too grim here, but it makes me sad that we are going to see the end of Stan Lee's career. Like, I don't want to live in a world where Stan Lee is not, like, doing things.
Agreed. But he's still doing stuff.
He's doing stuff. He's in movies.
Yeah,
he's in Deadpool.
Just less conventions.
Yeah, no conventions, and he's still coming up with characters and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, to this day, there's comics that, are, like, created by Stan Lee, and it's like, oh, that's cool. So.
Exactly.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, other news?
There was something...
Oh, I know! Morgan Freeman!
Yeah,
oh my
Morgan
gosh!
Freeman's a thing.
So get on your GPS, and now you can have Morgan Freeman navigate you.
Yeah, that'd be kind of...
I've been waiting for that.
I'm
That's
like,
awesome.
is it like just normal GPS, or does he like go into like stories as he does it?
I would love that. Although,
yeah.
I listened to the article, read the article and listened to a little clip, and it was stuff that he said in movies is what I've noticed.
Okay.
So
Okay.
some of them are a little absurd, but it's pretty great.
It's like I don't know. If I had a GPS, which I'm poor, so I don't. But if I had
a phone, if
I had a GPS in my car, I would want the late great Alan Rickman to voice it, because that would be, I think, the best.
Yes. Did you?
He would have a great one.
Did you ever on your phone? I was using my GPS around the time that Star Wars came out,
yeah.
and it was C-3PO.
Yeah.
It's like, Master, turn left up here.
I think Samuel Jackson would be a good one too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I think like voice actors would be great too, like Nolan North or somebody, because he could do like Deadpool, and then he could do like Nathan Drake, like all these different people
that
could give you
would be
directions.
really funny.
Like you get a voice actor to do it, that'd be cool too.
You should have not said that on here and said, told somebody.
Somebody call Troy Baker, he'll do it.
Well, if it ends up happening, you know who said
My
it
idea.
first.
I want a quarter every time someone uses that.
I'm not paying you.
All
We're not paying you.
Whatever. I don't get paid to do this anyway.
Oh, hey, but we get something really exciting for next week.
What's next week?
Maybe not next week, but here coming up soon.
Thrill me.
We're going to have a new addition to our cosplay section. So
cosplay.
Yeah. Like, what is that?
I know like 2 people who cosplay.
Yeah, right. You work here. You must know all that.
I mean, I not personally. Like, I see people who cosplay, and I see people who I think are cosplaying, but they're just not wearing the normal clothes. But
that does happen. Don't make fun of me.
It happens.
But anyway, so stick tuned.
Stick tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, for
cosplay things.
Cosplay things and funness coming up.
I have a sneaking suspicion. There'll be a familiar face coming
It is
back.
a familiar face. No spoilers.
I'm not saying anything. There might be people who don't know.
But anyway, I guess we'll catch you guys next week. Have a good night, and we'll see you later.